Whether you purchase rosewater from the store or made it yourself, you want to know the shelf life. Most people will tell you that this medicinal liquid does expire. If yours begins to have a strange smell or change in color, it is an expiring sign. But how long does rose water last, and what should you look out for? Nonetheless, there are ways to go about prolonging the shelf life of your rose water. This and many more you will learn as you continue to enjoy this video. How long does rose water last? This medicinal product does expire. It is just like every other natural product. In time, it will lose its potency and eventually expire. Rosewater purchased from the store can last up to 2 years. However, you might not know this because most do not come with labels. On the other hand, DIY rosewater shelf life depends on how you make the mixture. The method you use when preparing the solution can enable it to last a very long time. If your mixture was made with a distillation process, it can last a long time. I have found out that the distilled solution can last as long as 6 months. Whereas, if your solution was made through a simmering process, it wouldn't last as long. Expect the mixture to have a shelf life of 2 weeks. When purchasing your rose water from a local shop, make sure to test it before purchase. Take the liquid and perceive the smell. If it doesn't smell right, find a different mixture or a different provider. How do I know my rose water has expired? There is a particular smell that suggests rose water has gone bad. You begin to perceive a wooden-like odor. You also might notice that the liquid has turned green or brown. However, if the solution smells right, and the color seems right, then I suggest you do a patch test. All you have to do is rub a little concentration on your skin and notice it for about 24 hours. If you notice changes in your skin, then you discard the solution. If the solution is bad, you might notice the following changes on your skin: redness, patchiness, flaking, irritation. However, if your skin seems fine, then you should give the solution a try. Use the rose water as a spray perfume. Use it as a tonic. Use it as a body mist. Or you can just choose to use it to relax your stressful body. How do I prevent rose water from expiring? Age is the main reason why rose water expires. However, there are certain measures you can take to increase the shelf life of your solution. Below are a few things you can do to ensure your mixture can last a very long time. Store properly. Make sure your rose water is properly stored. This will increase its length of potency. It is a good idea to store yours in a fridge. This will help to preserve the solution. You can also store it in a cool and dark place. This seems to be adequate as well. If your solution has been stored for too long, make sure to do a patch test before using it again. Make use of the best roses for DIY. If you're opting for a DIY mixture, make use of the best roses. This will ensure that the solution lasts long. Make sure your flower is fresh and strong. Also, remember to check your petals. Your petals shouldn't show any sign of decaying. So, check that there isn't any browning to it. Also, check that your flowers were grown organically. Avoid those that use chemicals on flowers to ensure they bloom. These chemicals are harmful and are dangerous to the skin. Ensure that air doesn't get in. An excellent way of increasing the shelf life of your rose water is by keeping air out. Make sure your solution is covered with a lid at all times. If your solution is DIY, then make sure to cover it in a bottle properly. But, if you purchased your solution from a store, ensure you do not lose its lid. A lid on your bottle ensures that air and bacterial doesn't get in. And if does happen, your rose water can quickly change its color and begin to smell. Final note. Rosewater solution does expire. However, there are measures you can take to enable it last longer. To do this, you have to properly store the solution. You have to shop for quality flowers with a healthy petal. You have to keep the lid on at all times. When this is done, you can use your solution for as long as 2 years. If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.